the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 21 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
He's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Yeah.
He goes. The 49ers get there.
Come in, nigga.
At the sack to Fred Warner. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Oh, wow.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Lance looking to throw it.
That's tough.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. 2nd ammunition at the Bears' 6-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, my God, Sanders.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here, because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Field throw there, complete to Mooney. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Got his man complete over the middle.
Oh, he ran back.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a first down coming up. This is a counter play. Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Good bump, y'all boys.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were losers last week to Carolina, but they've got the lead here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Nice.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Trey Lance. Now the try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense... anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now here's a throw, and I think the ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Fuck is he dead?
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, and it winds up.
What is this nigga doing?
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Hey, that's why we signed you, my nigga.
25. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And pass.
Thank you, Zach.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 28-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result for the 49ers.
Well, nothing happened to stall for too long.
They will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They started on the ground with Eckler. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Fuck! The fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Stop him behind the line. That's
Come on, man. We really on shit.
Brings up 3rd down.
We ain't got a really
easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. The ball is loose.
And we need that, nigga.
For him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. And now before the ball changes hands, just to make sure. So
Nick Bosa.
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken right around the 44. 35 yards that time on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Throwing on first down is Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And they'll go for it. Lance. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, we got him.
While Lance's throw taken in by Evans here.
Come on.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Oh, my Lord.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
2nd and goal from the 1. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Second down and goal. Lance. Touchdown. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the visiting Colts who were able to pick up the road victory. Jonathan Taylor, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And a big reason why they have this big lead, the running game. They're over 100 yards as a team, and it's been the catalyst for this offense. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it.
Don't worry about none of the outsiders. We doing us. We gonna get money how we get money. They gonna get money how they get money. Let's go.
49ers now, 1st and 10 at their 38. Drive starts with a run by Davis Price. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. Nothing can stop him. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Davis Price on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On play action, Lance. And he whips
I take it.
Incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They fake the handoff. Now Lance powers through him. And he works free. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Now they will run it with Davis Price. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Skirts by him at the 35. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Eckler now between the tackles. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
The loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Fields. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Taking it right down Broadway. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But
Baby, go!
That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that? The personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we're still... There's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out.
But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Bears! Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself in his...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Bears. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
On 1st down, Fields. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 2nd and 6. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 15-yard line. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Fields. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at the yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up. Back to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.